Coffee is the most popular source of caffeine in the world. In many countries, it's morning tradition for parents, friends, and family to get together and drink this glorious beverage. According to legend, coffee was discovered in Ethiopia where it grew wild. Some shepherds discovered that their flocks didn't sleep well during the night after eating this coffee and wondered why. Another story talks about an Arabian who was banished to the desert with his followers to die of starvation. In desperation, he and his friends boiled and ate the fruit of this unknown plant. Not only did the broth save the exiles, but the survival was taken as a religious sign by the residents of the nearest town, Mocha. The earliest credible evidence of coffee drinking appears in the middle of the 15th century in the Sufi shrines of Yemen. It was there in Arabia that coffee seeds were first roasted and brewed in similar ways to how they are now prepared. Coffee seeds were first exported from East Africa to Yemen. These Yemenese traders took coffee back to their homeland and began to cultivate the seeds. By the 16th century, it had reached Persia, Turkey, and North Africa. European travelers who were traveling to the Near East brought back stories of this unusual dark beverage. By the 17th century, coffee had made its way to Europe and was becoming popular across the continent. Some people actually reacted to this new beverage with suspicion and fear, calling it bitter invention of Satan. The local clergy condemned coffee when it came to Venice in 1615. The controversy was so great that Pope Clement VIII was asked to intervene. He decided to taste the beverage for himself before making a decision and found the drink so satisfying that he gave it the papal approval. The elements within coffee not only are associated with flavor, alertness, and blood circulation, but it would be hard to find another product that could provide the amount of antioxidants that can be found in coffee, making it an extremely healthy beverage if consumed in moderation. This plant can trace its origins from the lands of Africa and is now cultivated in over 70 countries, primarily along the equator, which would be along the Americas, Southeast Asia, India, and most of the large parts of Africa. Coffee is now the world's second most valuable traded commodity according to NASDAQ, behind only petroleum. Currently, there are approximately 25 million farmers working and producing coffee around the world. At nearly 100 million Americans drinking coffee every day, this equates to an $18 billion a year business. People drinking expensive brands of coffee also seem to play their part in stimulating the market. We all know them. Franchises such as Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks account for over 17,000 coffee shops in the world. One would think that this would oversaturate the market. However, it is quite the contrary. There are a number of local brewers that are crouching in on the territory of these larger chains, threatening to take away many of their customers. These local shops are targeting a much more socially aware demographic, and it seems to be working in their favor. Also, home machines such as Keurig have taken a strong hold on the market, with their products enabling customers to brew their favorite cup of coffee from the comfort of their own home. Without the pressure of drive-through wait times,